I just said we could talk, but you want to be an asshole. What you want to do, you want to continue to bother me and follow me around to make it awkward. I don't follow you, but I'm trying to have a conversation with you to where we settle this. That's all I'm trying to do. Because I know what you're doing. I know why you're doing it, but you're not being man enough to speak up. I know exactly what you're doing, bro. I've been in the military 14 years, bro. I was a sergeant.
What am I doing?
What you do is you come.
Yeah.
You come around me to bait me into a conversation with you to get me upset.
I'm literally getting a drink and
No. It's the timing of you getting a drink. You didn't come to get the drink until you saw me coming in.
Dude, I didn't even see you.
Yes, you did. You saw me as soon as you passed by. That's the reason why you came here.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. I'm not stupid.
Of course.
They chased me around all day long, harassing me, and then he wants to make it seem like, oh, I didn't come here to chase you. I came here to get a drink. No, you didn't. So that's why I say, as gentlemen, let's just talk. Because it's all obviously you keep saying that I'm trespassing at somewhere that I'm not trespassing. Yes, you did. Just earlier when I asked you.
I'm talking about the area where you.
But I'm not trespassing over there. But you have a beef with me, so settle the beef. Be a man and settle the beef. Yes, you do. Everywhere I go, you do the same thing.
I wish you the best of luck.
Everywhere I go, you do the same thing, and I know what you're doing. Yes, you are. You're not slick. I was in the military 14 years. I know what you do. You know what it means. You know what you're doing, bro. Just be man enough to say. No, just be man enough to say that you are following me and you harassing me. For whatever reason. And it seems like your reason is because your major scaffold probably sent you. Or you got other officers who you know I sued that you're trying to protect. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because it seems as though you and Officer Pohorence particularly, you know who Pohorence is. You and Officer Pohorence particularly like to claim that I'm trespassing at places I'm not trespassing at. And you're the only one who say that. I talked to other officers, they don't say anything like that. You're the only officer who said that. And do you have the owner trespassing me from that particular spot? No, you don't. But it's in your head. You keep doing that. But that's what I'm saying. Talk to me man to man. You can't. But every day. I'm there every day. So if I'm not supposed to be there, your other buddies who see me there every night. No, they do what they supposed to. Nobody called you. And what it is, here's what it is. You see me there and you're irritated. No, because you're not having a conversation. Because just say that you're irritated that I'm being there. No, you don't. You're irritated that I'm there because I'm a black man and you're a white officer. Yes, it does. I do know who you are.
Okay, so tell me why you call me a white officer. Go ahead.
Because you're Hispanic and you're white.
That means that I'm not black.
No, you're not black.
How do you know that?
You're Hispanic.
How do you know I'm not black?
Are you black American?
How do you know I'm not black?
What is your skin complexion?
I'm not black.
Because you're not.
Why?
Look at your skin complexion.
So you judging me on based on my skin?
Yeah, I'm not saying your parents aren't black. I'm saying you're not. Do you see what I'm saying? Because what his issue is I'm a black man sitting up at that spot and he doesn't like it. So what he does is, you see where we at? We at 7-Eleven. Him and his other officers come in, they follow me around. They follow me everywhere I go. I told you, he literally followed me here. One of his other officers came in, saw me. He probably said something to the guys at 7-Eleven and then he left. Then, about 20 minutes later, he comes rolling in. He sits here for about 5-10 minutes. After he sits there for about 5-10 minutes, he then, as soon as I go in and come out, he comes in, he sees me putting away my things, then he comes to say something to me to bait me into a conversation with him. You understand what I'm saying? That's what they do. And then you saw how he offered me $2? But that's what they do. It's like I explain it later. I explain the rest of it later. But that's just what it is. But you notice how I asked him to have a civil conversation with me. He couldn't do it because what he's doing, he's trying to protect his other officers. That's why they do that. That's why each officer, and I've seen this too many times, each officer, what they would do is make contact with me to make it seem like I'm causing them problems. You see what I'm saying? So they would make contact with me and say, oh, he's trespassing here, or he's trespassing there, or he's doing this, or he's doing that. That's what he would do. That's why, like, every time I talk to him, he's eager to say that I'm trespassing at the area that I sleep at, but nobody's ever said I'm trespassing. And all of a sudden, he's the only one who's saying, well, I'm the only one who's upholding the law. The rest of the officers aren't upholding the law. No, they are. Because they wasn't called for me trespassing. You have to be called for somebody trespassing at a place. You just can't up and say, oh, you're trespassing. No, that's not the way that works. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Happy 4th of July again.